Hello, today I'm going to talk about this book that's called The Story of King Arthur and His Knights. And the author for this book is called, it's Retold from the Howard Pyle original, but that has written this book is called Tanya Zamorsky, and it's illustrated by Dan Andreasen. And how should I say? This book has stories. This book has some stories in the book. So it starts with the winning of the kinghood. That's the first story. Then the winning of a sword. Then the winning of a queen. Then the story of Merlin. And then, where is it? The story of Sir Gawain. And so these are the stories. I'm going to talk about one story today, and this is the winning of the sword. That's that story I'm going to talk about now. But first, I'm going to read the text back here. Then I'm going to talk about this book. The Story of King Arthur and His Knights. Camelot is a mystical land filled with knights in armor, wily wizards, and beautiful damsels. It's in this magical setting that Arthur, the once and future king, and his exalted knights of the Round Table live, love, and battle their way across medieval forts and enchanted islands. That's the text back here. That's not all for this book. No. That was all of this text. It's a text here, but I don't think it's about this book. But now I'm going, or should I say the meaning of the book? Should I say that? I can say the meaning of the book. It starts with Arthur. It starts with the king. This king had a son, and his son got brought away to live somewhere else. Then come back to this place. The king dies, and then they have a challenge. They put a sword in the rock thingy. In a rock, and then the one that can take up the sword, that's the king of that new place. But because they don't know where this son of the king is, so then it's this tournament, and then Arthur he pulls the sword up, and it is following like that. It's about the story of Camelot and wizards and King Arthur, and many other things in this book. So that's the meaning of the book. But now I'm going to say about the winning of a sword. It starts with that one day Arthur and his friends, they are going on an adventure. Then they find someone that's just sitting there, and he says that his story that he was on an adventure like Arthur and his friends. But he found three beautiful women, and they say if you walk that away, some way, you find something you would really like. So then this person goes, and then he sees shields in the apple tree, and then it says if you just take something to the shield, if that if you do something to the shield, it's on your own risk. If you like take a hammer or something on the shield, it's on your own risk. So it does it, and then it comes up. It's like how should I say? It's like Camelot. I don't know what it's called. I don't know what it's called. Like slot is it called on English? I don't know what it's called on. Slot is it called on Swedish, not English. I don't know what it's called on English. Oh, castle. So then it is that the castle doors open and somebody comes out and knocks down this person, takes the shield and put on the apple tree. So then it says it's a boy. He begs King Arthur to be a knight because he wants to get revenge. So then King Arthur thinks okay, because he thinks about his when he was a little, he got a king when he was become a king when he was little. So he said yes, and then he comes and says that that his knight didn't want to hurt this boy, but King Arthur is still mad. So then he goes to his three beautiful women and he says, which way is this to this place? So then they say that way, and they knew who Arthur was, so they said why he didn't be a little bit with them. But he said he couldn't. So then he fights with this person, and then he fights with the person, and then the sword he had was the sword he took up from the rock, and that broke, and then this man took the sword and then right on the head on him. And then before that he found Merlin, a wizard. So it's three persons, three knights that's doing something with him, with Merlin. Then with the King Arthur helps Merlin, and then before this person is going to kill Arthur, Merlin saved his life, and then King Arthur and Merlin, they went to a lake, and there it said a story about a sword in the water here on the picture. In the water you could pick it, if you could pick it up, it was a sword there. So then Arthur wanted to try to get the sword, and then he got the sword, and that was the sword called the Excalibur. And you maybe have seen this as a film. This book is a film right now, like a video, but the other film. A movie. So then he comes back and gets revenge on this person, and he kills it easy. He kills and he kills that person. I think he kills that person. I don't know what happened after that, but he got his revenge. I think he died. But then can I tell you about this book? It was a funny thing. It was a person, an old man. He how should I say? He wanted to play with him, and say they take a sword and just off the head. It's like a play. Arthur has never heard of that, but he took the Excalibur and easy it went. His neck fell off, but then the body went and took on the neck again. He has thingy on his neck, this old man, that's what's doing so he lives. So then King Arthur got something. He got a riddle so he can live. 1 year later he comes back there again and says he found out the riddle, how should I say what it's called? Svar. Answer to the question, yeah. So then he takes the necklace and breaks it. So then this old man dies like that because he has his head off cut so many times. So then that was all for this book that was called The Story of King Arthur and His Knights. And I'm sorry that I didn't say everything, but because I couldn't. I couldn't remember everything. And this now I'm going to say what this book was. This book was good, easy to read, funny, and very interesting, very interesting. And my next book is a Swedish book. Swedish or English?
Maybe English.
Yeah, English. And bye-bye.